reacting to Watson Entertainment new one called Creepy Abandoned Hospital Story Animated. So I hope you guys Christmas week is going awesome. Hope you guys ain't trying to spend too much. Cause no money's kind of tight these days. And let me tell you something. This game right here, it's amazing. It got its little bugs here and there, but I'm gonna try to do a review on it sometime this week. Okay. But so far I've been playing, I've been having a blast. I don't know what PS4 they got, but on my PS4 it works. But it do kind of look like it plays PlayStation 2ish, but other than that, it's it's a fun and an amazing experience. As long as you don't get the bugs, the glitches, none of that, boy, you gonna have you a good time playing that game. Okay, y'all came here for a reaction to a scary video, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's start it right about now. Called Creepy
It
Abandoned
happened
Hospital.
3 years ago. On Saturday afternoon, I was hanging out with my friends, Austin, Vincent, Charlie, and Bobby, while my
Okay.
parents were gone for the weekend.
The whole crew there.
We were playing Battlefield
Gang, gang.
1 at Austin's house, chilling and having a good time. A couple of hours later, we got bored and had nothing to do. So we went for a
Homie
walk
in the
on the
middle
boardwalk,
is not
talking
out.
about what our plans are going to be for the summer. Vincent said he'll be going to Los Angeles with his family for a month. Charlie will be in Arizona for 2 weeks.
Dang,
For Bobby, he'll be in London for a month.
dang. Everybody
I was
going to
to
town.
Ocean City for a week. After we had a small chat, Austin asked me if we could go to the abandoned hospital around here. He's right.
I'ma say no, Austin. Austin. We've been cool since the first grade. We've been two peas in a pod. And you gonna come at me with something crazy like that, talking about let's go to the abandoned hospital. You ain't never came sideways, and you ain't never came this crazy to me before. What's wrong with you, huh? It, do you want to continue to be friends, or do you want to end friendship right now? Either two things gonna happen. If you want to continue to be friends, we're gonna keep walking to where we gonna go. If we don't want to be friends no more, you go to the abandoned hospital, right? And I'm gonna go back to the house because I'm not having it. I'm cutting that at the root. Okay, at the tootie. At the tootie. The freak? I'm just saying some random stuff.
I was thinking that it wouldn't be a good idea to go there. However,
You
I
better
didn't
listen.
want them to think of me as a chicken, so I agreed and decided to go there.
Hey, I'll be the Kentucky Fried Chicken of the day.
The outside was too dark. We got into my truck and drove almost an hour to reach that destination. When we finally got there, I parked my truck right just next to the entrance.
I mean,
in case
clucking
anything
back
happened while
on.
we're checking out the hospital. We slowly got inside the hospital. The hallways and other rooms were empty.
Mm.
At first, I thought it was a little bit creepy and chilling.
You think? You think?
About 20 minutes later, walking around, we suddenly heard something that made our hearts drop. It was the sound of a girl screaming.
Mm-mm.
Help! Somebody help me!
Mm-mm.
Then I heard some guy saying, "Shut your mouth," with a rough voice.
And then I heard my footsteps running back out the door and running back to my house, leaving three of my friends behind in the dust. What the frick? What?
We decided to follow the sound.
Oh, wow.
We went all the way up the stairs and got there. The dim light was coming from the room. I told my friends not to move a muscle while I was slowly approaching, peeking through the room.
Wow, they're gonna let you go up there. Okay.
Unbelievable. A girl was taped around her legs, arms behind her back, and even her mouth.
Whoa.
I quietly told my friends to come to the room. I didn't see the other guy, so we quickly approached her, releasing the tape around her. "Thank you, guys," she said. "What's your name and what happened?" I asked her, and she replied, "My name is Hannah. I was kidnapped by a man
Y'all
3
doing
weeks
too
ago
much
while
right
I was
now.
coming home from college." Then
Y'all
I
getting
asked
too
her
much
again,
information.
"What does he look like?" "I think he's mid-40s. He has black hair and he's chubby looking," she replied back.
He look like he
after
don't
she
never
told me.
exercise.
We decided to help her escape and get back to my truck. However, we saw a movement suddenly coming from the stairway with the lighting candle.
Oh.
Fortunately, we found an empty, dark room at that moment and hid there. And not long after, I could see a figure wearing a flannel shirt, jeans, boots, came into the room. He was holding a big machete. I was positive that creepy man was the one Hannah was talking about.
He finna chop y'all up.
After the man passed the room where we were hiding, we got out of the room quietly without making a sound as possible as we could.
He finna make some souffle
About
out
to
of
hit
y'all.
the exit, all of a sudden, a loud scream was heard from upstairs.
What the?
"You! Where the heck are you?"
That's none of your business. I'm a cussing dust.
My heart pounded so hard. We had no choice but just to make a run toward my truck as soon as possible. All of my
Y'all
friends
bet
jumped
that
in the
truck.
back of my truck
Y'all bet
and I
that
quickly
truck.
started the engine. As I started the engine, Austin gave a big shriek. "Holy shit, Matt! Get the heck out of here right now!" I then looked behind us, and there he was. The guy was chasing after us with his big machete in his hand, and I quickly drove off. Well,
Ooh.
one of my friends called the police.
Y'all was so close to getting
Gas
jacked
station
up.
waiting for the cops to show up.
So close.
They arrived in about 10 minutes. We told them exactly what happened tonight, and after we informed them where the hospital was, they went over to investigate the case. They eventually caught the man soon. He was taken into custody, and after that, got charged
He
with
looked
kidnapping
crusty.
and attempted murder. After the police took him away, they told us they'd been searching for this man for 5 years.
5
They
years?
also told us that he had prior convictions from the past of raping women and other
What?
kidnapping charges. And the poor Hannah. The ambulance
Poor
took her
Hannah.
to the hospital, and we all came back to our house. After that day, we decided to never go to such places like that again.
You think?
I still can't stop thinking about what would have happened if we failed to escape.
You would have died. That what
What
would
would
have
have
happened.
to Hannah
Yeah.
if we didn't show up? We all might be dead.
Ooh.
I will never forget that night.
You think? You best believe you not gonna forget. You not gonna forget something like that. Especially something crazy. Oh, what is this with a clown? Okay, especially something like that, man. Whoo, bruh, do you know how close you and your friends was almost getting jacked up, getting for being nosy? Man, if I would have helped, I would have left. I would at least okay. I would have left. I wouldn't see what it was. I would call cops. I would be like, hey, it's somebody back there talking about some help, help. I don't know what for, but y'all need to go figure that out. But me, I'm gonna go back to the house. They were like, why you was? I was exercising and I end up in the wrong place. I don't know what I was thinking. Usually I go left, but I end up going right. That was my bed, and I just came across that. That's the first time I ever heard something that horrifying. Don't bring me back, please. If y'all need to question me up, just come to my house. That's all you need to do. I ain't finna come there. So if you guys enjoy my video, subscribe and like. Okay. Till next time, peace and love and all that good stuff that goes with. I'm all